G'day folks, welcome to Regarding Australia, where we delve into Australian culture, myths and legends. I'm your host Norm Neatley, and today we're investigating drop bears. Are there really killer koalas hiding high up in the tree canopy, just waiting to drop on any unsuspecting prey? Or is this just an urban myth kept alive to scare the crap out of gullible tourists and give the locals a bit of a laugh? Let's find out. Now, for those of you who haven't heard about these creatures, drop bears are the vicious carnivorous cousins of the cute and cuddly koala. Some say drop bears came about from an unholy union between a sweet, passive, cuddly koala and a vicious, bloodthirsty Tasmanian devil. Unlike their gum leaf-loving cousins who spend most of their time sleeping in trees, drop bears are said to be ambush predators, laying in wait high in the tree canopy, ready to drop on any unsuspecting animal or person that happens to pass below them. Their prey becomes stunned from the drop bear landing on top of them, and the drop bear then use their huge serrated teeth to rip open the throats of their victims. Although there is little physical evidence to support their existence, there have been many stories over the years, and even some eyewitness accounts of attacks by these bloodthirsty killer koalas. Dinkum Cobba, welcome to Regarding Australia. So you believe that drop bears are real, and you say you've actually seen one. Tell us about it.
Drop bears? Oh, they're real all right. How do you explain all the missing tourists? I saw a drop bear attack someone with my own eyes, and it nearly got me. I was just lucky that I got away. Yeah, it happened a couple of years ago on this very spot.
I just left the pub and was heading off to get some firewood, and just ahead of me was this backpacker. She must have sensed something was wrong, because she kept looking back at me with a look of fear in her eyes. All of a sudden, this creature with huge teeth and blood-red eyes dropped from the trees onto the backpacker, knocking her to the ground. It let out this blood-curdling growl and started to rip open the backpacker's throat. Then it looked up at me with those soul-piercing eyes, and I thought I was going to be next. I crapped myself and ran like hell, and I didn't stop till I got home to my cabin. I reported it to the police the next day, but they couldn't find any evidence that anything had ever happened. And they didn't seem to believe me.
No one else seemed to believe me either.
Wow, that sounds pretty scary, and a bit far-fetched. We put the question of the existence of drop bears to renowned expert on Australian wildlife, Professor Iona Pig. So, Professor, are drop bears real?
I have lived in Australia all my life and I have never once encountered a drop bear. Drop bears aren't real and there has never been any evidence to suggest otherwise. Any so-called eyewitness accounts are generally from people who have been on the source and have seen something completely plausible, like a koala that has chewed one too many gum leaves and then fallen out of their tree. However, the myth does hold some truth. Some koalas can become very defensive when threatened and can sound very scary. But they won't drop on your head and rip your throat open. That's just something we like to tell the tourists. After all, koalas are strictly herbivores.
So there you have it, two completely different opinions as to the existence of drop bears. Some people still believe that drop bears exist, while others claim to have even seen them. But the lack of any physical evidence whatsoever leads us to conclude that drop bears definitely do not exist. Drop bears are a yarn made up to scare gullible tourists. Anyway, I'm Norm Neatley. I'll see you next time.